Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is Sarah, who I always talk about my videos.
Hi.
So I said about a month ago we were going to do a Q&A, but life got in the way, so we've only just got around to filming it. Like literally, you bought me like a face mask for my birthday like a month ago, and we only got around to doing them yesterday, so we've just been very busy. But anyway, we'll start with, oh, this is Dexter, by the way. I think I've already introduced him in my videos, but... So, first question we'll start with is, why did we want to get into competing? So, you can go first with this one.
I think someone initially asked me. I think I thought about it and I was like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
No, that's not for me. I'd seen like people do it, but I thought, no, that's not for me. And then I'd thought about it and then someone said to me, oh, why don't you? And I was like, do you think I could?
Why the fuck don't I?
And I wish I'd have known a lot more then, that I know now, because I was like, yeah, I can do that.
I think for me, I've had numerous coaches where they've told me that I can't do it for numerous reasons, like too busy, can't afford it, I'm a student, so that put me off for ages. And then because I couldn't, with my old coaches, I couldn't follow like a basic plan, so I thought if I can't follow a basic plan, then there's no way I'm going to be able to follow a prep plan. And then I got I got my current coach, Steph, and in my first few check-ins, we just wanted to like lose some weight, and then in the end she was like, you should definitely compete, and I was like, yeah, do you know what, I am going to compete. And I'm glad I did, and that's actually how me and Sarah met. Next question, tips for girls that want to start the gym and that are first gym experiences.
Just start.
Yeah, just get in and go, because the longer you leave it, the longer you're not going to do it.
And don't just copy everything you see on Instagram.
Oh my god, yeah. No booty band workouts. We don't want to see that. Just get straight in. Start with your basic movements like squat, deadlift.
Yeah.
She's a PT, so
even if they go in and just make use of the machines and be familiar and get comfortable in the environment, it's going to be better than not going at all, or go in and just doing random things you see on Instagram that you think is going to work because you've seen someone genetically with a really good pair of legs. Yeah. And maybe go with a friend. That if you're scared to go in the gym, I know loads of people that like don't want to go in the gym on their own straight away. Just go with someone. Yeah. And go on YouTube. Look at YouTube videos of people working out and things. Like I've got a few on here. That's all I did. I used to just Google things, how to do it properly. But it doesn't help when Exercise for Less doesn't have Wi-Fi. Favourite muscle group to train was legs, like it's always been legs. And I think
hate legs.
The deeper into prep you get, I feel that it
becomes a chore, legs during prep.
It's just effort. But to be fair, I'm still enjoying it up to now. It's a lot of effort, but once it's done, like, I've enjoyed it.
You feel good after it,
Yeah, I would say probably shoulders for me at the minute.
I agree, but lately back was took out of my workout plan for ages, and we've recently added it in like the last few weeks. I think back is probably my favourite, then shoulders.
Yeah, back got taken out of mine.
I really like training quads as well, but I don't have a quad plan anymore, which is sad, but bikini girls don't really need massive quads. I look so like...
Why are you sat there like you're a builder or something?
I'll make myself look more feminine. Right, next one. What's it like living with someone who also competes? I'd imagine it makes life easier. I hate it.
My face.
Oh my god. No, it is good. It is good because I was literally saying to Sarah earlier, I could never cheat on my diet because I would not be able to face telling her.
I'd catch you rustling in kitchen.
And our fridge has like a little beeper on it, so if we're in there for longer than what, like 20 seconds?
It's not even 20 seconds, I'm sure it's like 10.
Yeah, we're always like, fucking hell fridge, shut up. But yeah, no, it is good, I like it, and it does make it a lot easier. Obviously, we're both really moody. Me more so. Yeah.
Hannah's worse than me, so I thought I was bad, but Hannah's worse than me, but you've been on prep a lot longer than I have.
That's true.
So...
But I'm just a moody person generally anyway. Yeah, but she's knowing how to deal with it now.
When I first moved in, I was like... I need to go home.
Have I done something wrong? No, I just feel like I'm quite snappy when I'm on prep and I'm tired, but it is what it is.
One of those things, innit?
Yeah.
I've got one.
Go for it.
Most embarrassing gym moment ever.
Oh.
I don't even know if I could think of, oh yeah, I can. I was once training on my leggings, literally. They were a seamless pair of leggings and they split all the way up the seams.
Oh my god, it's always a leggings.
And I was nearly at the end of my workout and I think I just faced the wall and carried on. Oh,
I don't actually know what mine would be.
I think that would probably be the most embarrassing one.
It's quite disgusting, but mine's probably letting out an accidental fart on the stairmaster. And it being really smelly. That's probably mine.
Oh,
okay,
God.
Another one. How not to lash out on idiots when you're on low carbs. Well, don't ask me that because I lash out on idiots when I'm on 0 carbs. We need a t-shirt that says I'm on prep, don't talk to me.
Apparently my face just says that anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of comments in the gym saying I'm the least approachable person, but like, I'm not gonna walk around the gym with a massive grin on my face, am I? Like, that sounded really cocky, but you just don't. You just
made it sound like you absolutely hate every second of being.
And I normally have my cap on so you can't see me anyway. That's why I wear a cap, so I can just be like, bye bitches.
I don't know what they mean by that question, but I would say...
Maybe it's like how not to get irritated. We'll take it like that.
Just take yourself away from the
Yeah,
situation.
diffuse.
Like the other day I was like, Hannah, I'm just gonna go out.
Yeah. I'm like, just gonna lay in my room and pretend the world doesn't exist.
Is peanut butter a butter?
Peanut butter? Oh.
What I would give right now to eat one more spoonful.
I know, right? Butter. I don't think it's a butter, I think it's a spread. Butter is butter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
I wouldn't even say it's I don't even know what it is. Like, obviously I know what it is, but...
I think it's a spread.
Yeah. I would say it's
not a butter.
No.
But then again, almond butter, I would class as a butter.
Why?
I don't know, maybe because it's more runny. But then butter's thick. I don't know.
No, peanut butter's runny if you get the different brands. So the one you get is not runny.
Yeah.
But if you got
I like thick peanut butter.
She likes the yellow stuff.
I don't like, I hate almond butter. Well, I don't hate it, but like, I'll eat it if it's put in front of me. But I would choose peanut butter over almond butter.
Whereas I would choose almond butter every time.
I feel like I need to experiment more with almond butter because everyone hypes about it, but
you've got to get the
I've always just been a PB girl. How to avoid bad skin when working out so much?
Oh God.
Wash your face as soon as you get in. If you're gonna wear foundation, try not to wear foundation in the gym. I used to go through stages where I was wearing fake tan and foundation on the Stairmaster, and then like I wouldn't wash my face for hours. I'd just chill in my house with like dirt on my face.
Living that good life.
Yeah. So I actually bought a Clean and Clear. It's like a blue.
I know which one you mean.
Yeah, you know which one I mean.
Yeah.
I'll insert a picture here now, but this is what I use with cotton pads as soon as I get in from the gym. Like, I do it all down, because I get quite bad jawline spots.
Yeah.
So I like do it everywhere behind my ears, because my headphones sweat in my ears and stuff. So yeah, just wash your face straight away. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I would say wash straight away. I found when I started doing cardio again,
yeah,
I wasn't so bad. I was a little bit bad in off season because obviously I was a bit bigger, so I would sweat a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I found, especially when adding cardio, because I have a tendency to be like rushing from place to place, so yeah. I usually just wash my face at the gym quickly, chuck another t-shirt on, and on I go. Whereas now I make more, because my cardio is higher, I sweat a little bit more, so I make more of a conscious effort to go and make sure I have time to go home or time to shower straight after, as opposed to rushing from A to B and showering later in the day. Although it's difficult when you're splitting cardio up.
Yeah.
I find that a tough one. Yeah, it's like a military operation, like planning.
Yeah, literally. And like, try not to touch your face once you've been holding on to sweaty Stairmaster or you've been like lifting weights, because I wash my hands in the gym sometimes and it's like black and I'm like, oh my god, I've been like touching my face with that. It's disgusting.
It's grim.
So yeah.
#1 gym song of all time.
Oh,
now this comes from Lucy, and Lucy, I know what Lucy thinks about my music taste, so let's just...
I know what you think about my music taste. I don't know, I wonder what my mood plays.
Spotify now.
So am I.
It depends what mood I'm in though, because...
It changes all the time.
I mean...
At the minute I've been listening to Justin Bieber, so... But normally I'd listen to like Gigs or something like that.
See, mine varies a lot from like... Justin Bieber to Chris Brown, and I'd even go as far to say stuff like heavy metal. Especially if it's legs, I'll want to listen to something which is pretty.
Yeah. And I feel like when I'm on the Stairmaster, if I'm listening to something like depressing, it makes me step depressingly.
Oh, I know, it just makes me feel sad about my entire life.
Yeah, literally. So, I don't know, that's a tough question to answer because it just changes all the time.
Yeah.
But I like hip hop, gigs, shit like that. But then I like Justin Bieber. And I'm currently looking at a Sam Smith song, so I don't really know what to tell you, to be honest.
And on that question, inconclusive.
Yeah. Tips for girls who get caught into Instagram and always looking perfect, and how to deal with it. Unfollow people that make you feel like you need to be better because you are who you are.
Just delete it. If it makes you that unhappy, delete the app. Like, I've done it when I was a little bit younger. I say a little bit younger. Probably when I first joined Instagram. When you first start getting into fitness, I feel like it's easier to do because you look at everybody else and think, wow.
Yeah, it's like we look at IFBB pros, like we're not IFBB pros, so don't compare yourself to someone else's level like 20. I always say that because you wake up in the morning, you think you look good, and then you go on Instagram and you're like, oh shit, I look awful because you just looked at someone else's picture. Like, that's not the case. So yeah, just unfollow them.
I feel as well that you need to take into account people do have good genetics. So whilst people sell booty bands and workout plans and all this shit,
they're probably not just doing that. They're probably on the squat rack doing some lifts.
Probably doing heavier lifts, and they probably do have good genetics. But that person should not make you feel inferior because they look a certain way. And if I think 100%. That if they do, that's an issue that you need to sort of address with yourself. Feel that in order to be completely happy, if you're searching for it elsewhere, looking at people's Instagrams, I feel that you need to remove yourself from that situation and determine what actually does make you happy.
Yeah,
because if you think, if I look like this, I'll be happy, you're completely wrong, because you'll get to that point and you'll still be chasing a different goal, because goals change and what we want changes. I mean, I think a picture actually came up today on what I actually looked like when I first did and I remember thinking, if I ever look like this, I will be happy. 2016, I remember thinking, if I look like this, I'll be happy, and you're just constantly chasing it. So I just feel you need to...
We're never satisfied, so...
No, you need to address your own internal happiness as opposed to basing it on how you look. Obviously, you'll feel more confident and happier when you probably, if you're looking to lean down a bit or looking to lose a little bit of weight, because everybody wants to feel confident. But I just feel that you shouldn't be chasing something when there may be other things that were causing you to be unhappy, if that makes sense. Or if I've just rambled on for 5 minutes then.
No, it makes sense. And also, like we were saying the other day, like no one shows their bad parts on Instagram. Like Instagram just shows the positives. Like that's not their whole life. So don't compare your life to someone else's, just in general, not just like gym wise, just everything.
How do you keep yourself motivated, which is a standard question, but one that everybody seems to ask?
Yeah, I think I struggle to answer this because I generally don't search for motivation in anything. It is just within me because I enjoy what I do. I don't do things to make myself more motivated. I just do it.
There's times when I'll sit there and I'll be like,
yeah, we're not always like, I really want to go to the gym.
Going to the gym, and like when I woke up from my nap about an hour ago, I was like, I knew I had half an hour's cardio to do, and I was like, I really don't want to go, and I just got up and went because procrastinating.
It's discipline, isn't it? Like,
it is.
The more times you train yourself to do it, like I feel like you don't even think about motivation because you have a goal and that's what you're trying to achieve. So, but I mean, if someone is struggling with motivation,
it sounds really cliche, but find your why, because if your motivation is from external factors, it's never going to be there. Whereas if it comes from in you, it's going to be there and it's going to drive you to want to go and do those things. Whereas if it's external,
you're going to hate it.
If you're doing it for somebody else, or you're doing it to impress somebody else as opposed to just yourself, you'll find it a lot harder, especially the harder it gets, to motivate yourself to get there to do it, because it's not your goal.
Yeah. When I first ever started training, I used to do like workout DVDs in my conservatory, and it was such a chore because I hated it. And then when I started going to the gym, doing things I actually enjoyed, I didn't dread going to the gym. It wasn't a chore, and then motivation just came from there, really.
When I first started going to classes, and I used to be that girl that used to go around the circuit class, like, you know, dawdling in between. That with me. And I enjoyed classes, but I literally couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
Like for me now, I know my enjoyment is in other areas
Yeah.
of the gym. So find what you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to go.
Exactly. If you don't enjoy the stairmaster, then don't do it. If you'd rather do cross training, then do it. Or if you don't want to lift weights, then don't do it. It's literally up to you and what you like. Just get some good tunes on. That's all I can say. That is literally what motivates me. Like, I'll be eating my pre-workout. I'll have my Monster, and I'll put my headphones on. I'm like, oh my god, yes! I'm fucking excited.
And then someday she dragged herself there.
Yeah, so, exactly. Oh, would you two ever make a porno?
Who even asks these questions?
I don't know, but like this bugs me. Like, I'm not 12 anymore. Don't ask me that shit, please.
It's like some guy commented today on that thing, and he put
nice buns.
And it was a deadlift video, and he literally put, they must be some firm buns. Like, no, Phil. No. Like,
fuck off, Phil.
I don't understand why men think it's socially acceptable to comment this sort of stuff because you decide you want to post certain things. I feel that I get it, but there's websites for that. And if you see, like, if you see these posts and the stuff that fitness people post in a sexual way or a sexual manner, I feel like you need
help.
Yeah, you need to go and just reevaluate your mind. I mean, why are people like, I can't.
It does make me feel sick though when you think about, like, we upload pictures of our glutes, physique, to look at, like, physique wise, and there's people out there like,
sometimes before I even post it, I'm like,
same, but I'm like,
and I sit there and I'm just a bit like, I want to,
yeah,
but then I just feel that you get shit like that,
straight away block,
or messages like ridiculous messages.
Yeah, oh my god.
I will pay you X amount of money.
Yeah, people have actually been sending me money on PayPal, and it was like, but I wasn't complaining because I really needed the money. I wasn't sending him anything in return, he just kept sending me money, and I was like, yeah mate, go for it.
Do what you want, hon.
If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Don't stress as much as you stress. Yeah. I'm literally a fucking stress head. I have steam coming out of my ears.
I have never met anybody who is more stressed. I mean, I'm a stressful person sometimes. I have never met anybody who gets as stressed as Hannah does. She goes from 0 to 100 in 30 seconds. That's not even a joke.
I guess piece of advice, don't stress, and it is what it is. If it's not going to matter in like 5 years, why am I stressing about it? Maybe that's a bit much, but if it's not going to matter in a few months, don't stress about it.
I agree. What are your competing goals?
What are yours?
Well, last year my competing goals were just to compete. I literally had no idea
to get on stage.
No idea how I would look, how if I was going to enjoy it. I didn't know where I was going to place, if I was going to place. All I knew is that I didn't want to look skinny. I didn't want to look small. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to look like I didn't belong there.
Yes.
I mean,
know what you mean.
Throw back to my posing in my first show. That was hilarious. It wasn't that bad, okay? It could have been better. I was just a little bit nervous.
Well, to be fair, my first show I was shaking like a fucking dog. Like, my lips were like, my knees were shaking. I just.
Right now, I would say I'm just gonna base it on right now because I'm obviously older than you, so I don't know what I know I'm gonna have a year out next year. I know that much, but right now I just want to be better than I was last time, and I think that's at the minute that's a good goal for me to have.
100%,
because my first show last year I came 6th, my second show I came 4th, so as long as as long as I'm better than I was last time and bring the best possible version of myself that I can, then that's all I can ask. Yeah. Right now, I would say.
Mine this year is,
I'm sweating.
Obviously, to have a successful competing season. So we're both competing on September the 7th in Manchester.
In 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks out we both are. I won my first show and I want to win again. And then I want to do the finals this year. If I get there, I didn't do the finals last year because I was just exhausted. Life. I'm just wanting to eat, to be honest. But I want to do the finals this year, and I want to be, I want to place top 5 in the British finals, and and then I'm going to have a year out from there, finish my degree, and then long term, IFBB Bikini Pro, Olympia, like everyone else's bikini goal is basically to get onto the Olympia stage, so that is mine. So yeah.
Yeah, finals as well is definitely a goal this year. Yeah. I placed for finals last year, but I didn't go because life.
Yeah, we both were just like,
I had too much stuff on. I just started a new job. It was 4 weeks. I'd already booked a holiday. I was away, and it was like, whilst myself and my coach Gemma felt we could push and bring a better package.
Yeah.
It's expensive, and I didn't want to do.
That is another thing.
I didn't want to do it for the sake of doing it, like just because. Like, whilst I wanted that British, like that invite last year, I wanted it and I got it. And this year, I obviously want to like qualify. And definitely want to do it. But
I was on placement at the time, and I was like, I just need to finish placement right now.
Too much stuff on. Yeah.
So yeah, but this year we're both wanting to do finals.
Yeah.
Would we ever be normal again? So
that
is a funny one.
Normal.
Because what is normal? We are normal. We just challenge ourselves, and we choose to do something that not everyone chooses to do. That doesn't make us not normal.
We choose to just. Our normal is different to everybody else's normal. Yeah. Because I don't.
Where's the fun in being normal?
Because I don't choose to go out and get drunk every weekend. That doesn't make me not normal. Like, that just makes my life choices a little bit different to everybody else's. Like, I went out a lot when I was younger. Like, I make it sound like I'm really old. I'm actually only 27. But I went out a lot when I was younger, so...
Sorry, but Dexter's got his mouth open and it looks so funny.
I don't feel that I feel like, I go out every now and then, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything in that respect. Yeah, and I feel that... The gym to me is normal. Like,
yeah, I couldn't imagine my life without the gym. Like, I literally don't know what I would do. I don't know what I do. I'd wake up in the morning and watch Good Morning Britain, go to work, come home.
I can't think about fucking worse.
Literally, the gym is life.
The thing is, like, when I first got into the fitness, I became really obsessive with cardio.
So did I. We were both fucking cardio bunnies. Our language is so bad.
To the point where I ended up in hospital with exertion headaches. Like, I was really, really bad. Like, and I over-tracked food to the point where if I went over, I would probably eat everything in my kitchen to the point of sickness. Yeah. And then I ended up being really poorly, and that forced me to take a good... When I was in the hospital...
A good look at yourself.
Yeah, no, when I was in hospital, I took a good 5 week off training because I was in a car accident like a week or two after that, after I came out of hospital. So I was forced to not train, not track, because obviously I had no appetite hardly anyway. And that, in a way, that was sort of a blessing in disguise. Yeah. So I would never go back to that, and I agree, when I first started, that wasn't normal. And a lot of people would say to me, are you ever going to be normal? And I'm like, I am normal. Yeah. Like, that wasn't normal. That was... mildly obsessive. I feel like I have a good balance of life and, well, not obviously on prep, but a good balance of off-season, like training, socialising, 100%. Going out. And
even on prep though, I think we both do, like, we're not psychos about it. Like, when I first started going to the gym, I used to weigh my milk in my coffee, and I wouldn't let anyone else make my coffee because I wanted a specific amount of milk. Like, that is not normal. Like, that's not living, in my opinion.
No.
Like, we are still living.
Tracking like 1,200 calories and that way. Anything over that, you could guarantee. And that 1,200 calories with 45 minutes hit cardio on the Stairmaster every day. Like, was I okay?
Were you okay, hon? Yeah. No, I don't think I could ever go back to like never training or never going to the gym. It's going to be with us forever.
Yeah.
Do you find getting your calories so high in off season? Flipping loved it, mate.
Yeah, we did it very differently though, didn't we?
Yeah. So I got pretty fat, to be honest. I mean, I was just loving life, having cookie dough twice a week, Domino's once a week.
Freaking
that stuffed crust right now.
I'm not a stuffed crust fan.
I really am.
I hate it.
Thin crust, what's the point? I'd need at least like 3 thin crusts.
Thin and crispy, Domino's, gal. Ham and pineapple every time.
Yes, but with stuffed crust.
No.
So no, I actually enjoyed off season. I wasn't comfortable, but I wasn't uncomfortable. I was just like, wow, I am a lot bigger than what I used to be. It's just getting used to it, I think, because when you compare your prep body to your off-season body, which you shouldn't really do because there's obviously a massive difference. This isn't sustainable. Like, a prep stage weight isn't sustainable. I've only just learned that.
I would not want to be that small. Like,
no, exactly.
At the moment now, I feel okay, but in a couple of weeks, I'll feel like a little homeless boy.
Yeah.
And
even now, like, my limbs are hurting.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like sore laying on my hips.
She texted me, she was like, okay, so I can't lay on my arm, and I was like, that's because your body is heavier than your arm.
It's so weird, but like we went for a walk the other day, and it was like a 20-minute walk, and I got in the car and I was like, I'm dead. Like that's what I miss about off season. Like you can do stuff like that with energy. Like
yeah, and I
that's
feel
the best part.
If I go out for a walk and then come home and I've not eaten, I get really angry.
And we both sit here in silence with a decaf coffee. Like
my off season was, I went away on holiday and I came back and thought I was bigger than a house. Let me just tell you that I was still lean, very lean. I remember sending pictures to you every day like, Hannah, I'm really fat. You was like, are you okay?
We were not fat, we were just...
After about a month, it settled and I was fine again. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get back. I think the difficulty I found after show was anything you have is gonna feel in your head such a big deal.
Yeah.
One tube of Smarties would feel like a big deal because you're so used to tracking all your food meticulously for months on end. Now, I'd been on prep since February. I had 2 shows. You'd been on since May. So yeah, and I found pushing my calories up in off season when I adjusted my focus. After about a month or so, I would say I was absolutely fine.
Yeah, like I planned to reverse diet, but I couldn't stick to it because first show, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
You just want to eat everything. So this year, I am sticking to reverse diet because I know I'll be able to stick to it.
I stuck to mine, but I went straight up to maintenance. I did reverse. I went up to maintenance and then we stayed there and then built from there. But we went up to maintenance and I still enjoyed the odd meal out every now and then and the odd treat. It was learning to not feel bad about that extra treat.
Yeah, exactly. If you want a chocolate bar, have it and don't cry about it because that's life. Like, you don't need to stress about a tube of Smarties.
Yeah, I would say I was quite happy in my off season.
Yeah.
Because I got to like 152 pounds. That was, and I stepped on stage at 100 and show day morning was 113.
Yeah.
So it's a big amount, like it's a large
100%.
amount, but I didn't feel 152 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. On stage I was 49.9 kilograms. In my off season I literally got up to like 65 kilograms, which is a big amount.
Yeah, you're quite small.
Yeah. Small human.
Small.
But yeah, just don't stress about it and just start off at maintenance and work your way up. You don't need to go straight up there and increase your calories that high because then you are going to feel shit about it.
Yeah, the thing is, if you increase them too soon, if you don't have a coach and you just wanting to learn how to increase your calories, do it bit by bit.
Yeah.
But I would say if you don't have a coach and you've never had a coach, get one, because
100%.
The amount of stuff you will learn, as long as you've got a good coach, is next to none. And yet it's what, £100 a month?
Yeah.
But it's a good investment. If you want to change how you look and you want to progress in the gym, get a coach, because
it's good to have someone there that you can just message like, help me, or
even if it's
a
just
second
lifestyle.
opinion. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Favorite shoulder exercises?
Lateral raises.
Yeah, lateral raises.
Yeah, lateral raises,
drop set the shit out, everything. I also really like, so for me it's weird, I always get a really good pump in the shoulder and this one lacks a little bit.
I like that.
So I've been starting to do a single arm. I like the machine lateral raises, but I also do seated ones with dumbbells. I like that as well. Shoulder press, 100%.
High incline Smith machine shoulder press. Slow negatives. I really like that one. Like, it's one of my favorite exercises. I had it in my last prep, in my last training plan, like on prep, and I had it on this one as well. It's just an exercise I really enjoy.
Yeah. Arnold press I really like. Front raises.
Upright rows.
I'm not a fan of those, you know.
Cable upright rows, because you
cable ones are good.
Yeah. Cable upright
rows.
It's
more controlled, isn't it?
Yeah. There's this average shoulder press, but for me, as pressing, I don't feel dumbbells. I don't feel like I can hit my shoulders now on a dumbbell shoulder press, but I feel that I would get more
from a Smith machine.
Yeah, from that, or from an actual machine or something.
Oh like that. I like the machine shoulder press, but in my off season, all I did was bloody dumbbell shoulder press, and I got really good growth from it. So.
Yeah,
I'd definitely have them in as a basic.
Yeah.
If it's machine or dumbbell or Smith machine, just as long as you're doing a shoulder press.
I would say cable side raises as well, because
they are a really good one.
You can't swing the weight up and you can't You can't.
You don't ego lift.
Yeah.
Like you just. I actually take the pin out and I have it on like nothing sometimes
I think
because
I have it on, like,
it's so much easier. Like it's always form over weight in my opinion. If you can't feel it burn that area, then
yeah.
Like, because some people always end up using their traps instead. You want to make sure you're focusing on your actual delt. How am I going on holiday on prep?
You're not allowed, Hannah.
Because there's food everywhere. I mean, there is food everywhere. When I go to Spain, I'm going to my nan's house. She has got all my chicken in for me, all my mixed veg. There's a little like 10-minute walk and there's a gym, a 20-minute walk. So it will literally be like being in England, but it's going to be hot. And I'm going to struggle because it's going to be hot. But it's dedication, it's determination. I'm doing it because I know I can. I wouldn't go if I thought I wasn't going to stick to prep.
Yeah.
Because prep means everything to me and I wouldn't ruin it.
The thing is, you can...
It is doable.
Yeah.
Loads of people got on holiday on prep. Like, you just need to have it in your mind. Sorry, I keep like...
No, it's alright. There's food everywhere, like, that's the thing.
Exactly.
There is literally, like, people say, oh, I won't go on holiday and not want to eat everything. Like,
it's like the amount of restaurants we're surrounded by here anyway. It's the same thing. It's just... It'll actually be nicer because I can just go to the gym and sunbathe all day.
Yeah.
And plus I don't like eating as much when it's hot anyway. I mean, unless it's ice cream, but...
I'm just mad that you're leaving me on my birthday, but let's just leave that one there.
I know. I feel
See
bad.
if I've got any more.
So I've got tips for deciding to compete in bikini for the first time.
Go watch some shows.
100%.
A lot of shows.
It's really... I mean, I actually didn't go and watch any before my first show, but I used to watch them on YouTube. So if you can't make it to a show, at least watch them on YouTube because it worked fine for me.
Yeah.
It just hypes you up and makes you realise like what goes on in a show. I'm going to actually vlog my show day as much as I can, so I'll upload that on there, but it is good to actually go and watch one, just so you know.
Make sure you've got enough muscle. It sounds really stupid, but there's so many people that are like, I want to compete, and they're in a rush to start a prep and get on prep for 16 weeks, but you need to work with someone for a good 12 months, I would say, beforehand, so that they know your body. I had a coach.
100%.
Before I had Gemma, I had another coach. I moved to Gemma, like, one of the main reasons, because obviously she'd competed before and she was a lot closer to me, so I could go see her if needed. But I wish I'd have started with her a lot sooner than I did, because we've had a really good productive 12 months this last 12 months, and it makes me think that if we'd have had this 12 months now, last time, then this time would be even better. But I'm just glad that we had a full 12 months. Like, some people are like, no, I'm not gonna have a coach in off season, and I'm just like, are you okay? Like, it's really important if you are wanting to compete again. It's really important to have a coach for longer than a month, or 100%. Longer than one prep.
And I just think, make sure you can follow a basic diet plan, because if you can't follow, like, that's obviously what I did at first. If you can't follow a basic diet plan, you're not going to be able to stick to a prep plan. It needs to be 110% when you're on prep. You need to stick to your diet plan, and if you don't, then there's literally no point in doing it. So make sure you have the determination, make sure you know why you're doing it, not doing it because everyone else is doing it. Don't do it because your friend across the road is doing it. Don't do it just because your mate's doing it. Like, you need to want to do it yourself, otherwise you're not. And you need to make sure you've got the finance, because it is expensive. You're going to need to order a bikini, tan, book on for your show, your hair, your makeup, posing lessons. You need posing lessons. You need to make sure you've got the time, the money and the dedication to do it.
I would also say, if your first question is, when am I going to get a cheat meal, or my friends are going out getting drunk, why can't I go, then it's not for you. Because I did not get... I got one cheat meal last prep, but that's probably because I literally nearly cried for it. Jokes. No, it was my birthday and I really wanted to go out for some food, so that was that. But to be fair, like, this year I'm not... that's not food focused. Yeah, I'm not as food focused, but even last time I just got refeeds as opposed to a cheat meal.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff flying around about cheat meals, like, some people, you shouldn't get cheat meals, but like, a cheat meal, refeed, whatever it is, it's fine. If your coach has said to have a cheat meal, then have a cheat meal. It doesn't matter if you've given a refeed instead of a cheat meal. Like, I have cheat meals on prep and people don't agree with it, but it works for me. So don't think about what I'm doing. Like, my cheat meal is fine for me. If your coach gives you a refeed, that's fine.
Everyone's different.
Yeah, exactly. And like, the main thing is just not to focus on cheat meals. Like, last prep, all I focused on was cheat meals, and I would get upset if Steph didn't give me one. And the start of the year, At the start of my prep, I was getting a bit like, oh, my cheat meals are going away soon, because I was having them regularly at the start.
Yeah.
But I literally checked in this morning and I didn't get a cheat meal, and I'm not crying about it now. Like, I have got better with them.
I think you used to base it on the fact that you'd done shit.
Yeah.
Mentally, like, I remember us having a conversation and you'd be like, I feel like I've done shit if I don't get one, and it's not
exactly. It's not a reward.
You don't work hard for 6 days out of...
Yeah.
For 6 days out of 7 to be rewarded by a cheat meal.
Exactly. It's if your body needs it, like... But when I got given a cheat meal, like, why can't we speak?
One day out, looking like, literally, I looked gone.
Exactly. If you're looking flat, like, you just need a little bit of carbs to pump you up, then that's when they're needed. Or if, like, you've had a massive weight drop.
I looked so gone, and then all these carbs that I was getting given were just not touching the sides. Like, I wasn't gaining weight, I was dropping weight, and I was just not holding any of it.
It's not like, well done, Sarah, you've had a great week, here's a cookie. Like, it's not like that. You can have a cheat meal or a refeed if your coach feels like it's necessary for your body.
I wish we had footage of me and you walking around as the sniffing.
I know, me too.
Sniffing cakes.
I was opening stuff and smelling it, going, oh my god.
I remember saying to Hannah, right, don't buy too much stuff for post show, and I remember saying, don't do it, and then she was like, I bought 12 donuts. I was like, I've already told you, I've got like someone
we had like 24 donuts.
Yeah, someone had bought me some, so I was like, don't buy any. We can share them, and we can share them if people come and stuff like that. And then so she was like, oh, I just bought some anyway. And then the day after, I was like, she was like, I wish I'd listened to you.
So yeah, this year, no food stacking, buying, or whatever you want to call it.
I've not even thought about it. Like, not even.
I'm just thinking about show day. I'm just excited.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
And this is the happiest I've been in a prep, which, I mean, I know I've only done 2, but this is the happiest I've been.
Yeah, it's been not easy, but it's been more manageable and enjoyable, I feel like. Even though we've moved house in between.
Let's not talk about that, dude.
I know, that was
queuing outside estate agents for 2 hours.
Needing a wee, needing some water and some food. It was not fun. But yeah, I think we're going to leave the vlog here now, guys.
Yeah, because I'm starving.
Yeah,
I'm like, I need to get some food.
It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday night and it's bedtime. Prep life. So anyway, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Follow Sarah on Instagram. I will put her on the screen now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.